Since TikTok is crashing out, so am I guess. Here's the deal. People who argue that women cannot be preachers or pastors do so for misogynistic reasons. Period. And that becomes very clear when we consider the data, the facts of the text. Let me give you 4 facts of the text that upon consideration will demonstrate that people who argue that women cannot be preachers or pastors do so for misogynistic reasons. Data point number 1. Preacher and pastor is not an official office anywhere in the Bible. In the Hebrew Bible, we have priests, we have other cultic functionaries, we have prophets, we have a variety of things. We don't have any preachers or pastors. In the New Testament, we don't have any preachers or pastors either. We have deacons and overseers and apostles and co-workers in Christ and heads of house churches and elders, but we don't have any preachers or pastors. Preacher and pastor is not an office anywhere in the Bible. And as a result, anybody who wants to make an argument today on biblical grounds about who can and cannot be a preacher or a pastor has to do so by making an argument from analogy and appropriating other biblical passages in support of their position. Other biblical passages being passages that don't specifically speak about preachers and pastors, but sound sort of similar to them. That's the only way to make this argument. Other passages. That's data point number 1. Those are all facts of the text. Data point number 2. There are passages in the Bible that are very easy to appropriate in support of the position that women cannot be preachers or pastors. Those passages exist. I wish they didn't exist, but they exist. Data point number 3. There are passages in the Bible which are very easy to appropriate in support of the position that women can be preachers and pastors. Those passages exist, and I'm glad that they do. Data point number 4. Because there are passages that can be used in support of both of these positions, coming down on either side of this issue is not a result of the Bible itself. The Bible cannot arbitrate this issue. Rather, people come down on either side of this issue for extra biblical reasons. They have other theological commitments. They've made other interpretive choices that they're trying to be consistent with. Some other element of their worldview determines which passages they appropriate in support of which position. Those are 4 facts of the text, 4 data points. And as a result, anybody who comes down on the side that women cannot be preachers or pastors is doing so for extra biblical reasons, and those extra biblical reasons are misogynistic by definition. My criticism of the position that women cannot be preachers or pastors, complementarianism, or however else you want to frame it, my criticism of that position has never been that it's not a biblical position. It is a biblical position in the barest sense of the term. There are lots of things that are biblical positions that are awful. The support of slavery is a biblical position. The support of genocide is a biblical position. The support of the divinely sanctioned sexual assault of innocent women because of the sins of men is a biblical position. My criticism has never been that this is an unbiblical position. My criticism is that it's evil. Full stop.